seen one of them go up in that. I think it's the one with the white patch on his back. I'm gonna get set right here on this tree facing that way. And there looks to be two of them in that great big tree right there on the back of it. So I'm gonna get set down. All right, y'all. I'm not gonna do an intro yet, but I'm in position. I'm within about 15 yards from where that one went in. I've seen my limit of squirrels already, but that'd be about all I say. I'm just gonna wait on him, give him about a half hour, see if he comes out. Y'all stay tuned. All right, y'all. I've been sitting here for close to an hour now, and I ain't seen that one. But as you can see, I'm hunting with my Boomerang's Origin. I almost grabbed my the JTS Araconda, but I decided not to. I've only got it dialed in at 30 yards. I didn't resight it for 50 or anything, so I figured I'd just bring out this again, and I will be hunting all day, at least until I kill my limit, or if I don't, if it takes me till the very last minute of legal light, I'll be out here. I packed lunch and all that just in case. Like I said, I've seen my limit already. I've seen a pile of squirrels. Pretty much everyone that I filmed that you all got to see, I almost got a shot on by the time I leaned into the tree and got steady. They ended up turning and leaving. But right now, I know there's some in this bottom somewhere. On my way to get to this tree right here, I could see one right there. But since then, I haven't seen him. And then that one was right here. And I thought the camera was turned on. I had him in a viewfinder. I leaned the gun up. Camera wasn't on. I leaned the gun up. Just kind of squeezed the trigger, and he ran up into that hole right there. So I'm going to sit here for a couple of hours and then move to another new spot that I ain't hunted this year. Set up on it. I'm going to hit all the spots that I ain't made it to this season. And then eventually, if I'm not seeing anything, I'm going to work back to where I hunted on the last episode this evening and set up right there for the last set of the evening. But so far, as soon as I came into this area, I ain't hunted this area since last year. There were squirrels everywhere, so yeah. Hopefully my patience pays off and I can kill 6 of them today. But even if I don't, that's alright. I'm just glad to be out for one last rodeo. Y'all stay tuned. Let's see what we can make happen. I'm not going to shoot that one if I can help it. Can't guarantee, because when they're at a distance, you can't tell how big they are, but that thing was little. That thing was right here, like, well, my rangefinder, he was so close, I guarantee you one of these things ain't even gonna. He came up right here, came right up. I thought he was gonna climb the tree that I'm setting up in front of right now that I was gonna lean to shoot in. He came out right here, almost hit my tripod, and went out beside me, and then he realized I was sitting here. Let's see. There's no way these are right. It says 7 yards, but these ain't right. I probably need to change the battery in them. These batteries been in here all year, so I can't really rely on these today. I better not be shooting real far, man. I hate that. I'm so glad I checked that, because that's not 7 yards. I mean, if I chuck my gun a little bit, I can hit the log that he was in front of. It might be accurate farther, but I think where it's so close, it's just giving me an inaccurate reading. But definitely gonna have to pay attention to that, just in case if I gotta take a far shot today. But that's the first squirrel I've seen. While I could hear him coming, I could hear 2 of them up here running around behind me. So maybe eventually they'll work their way down. But safe to say, if I really, really wanted to, I definitely could have killed that one. I could have just, when he got right here behind the tree, leaned my gun up. He would have probably seen my barrel. You know what I mean? But he would have ran to that log and got killed easily. But I mean, that thing was as big as my camera. It was just a little squirrel, so I'm glad I got to at least check him out a little bit. We're going to give him a pass. I don't see no sense in me shooting him if I can't even get that much meat off of him. Y'all stay tuned. Alright, y'all, I currently got 2 squirrels in a hole right here behind me at 30, but where I'm sitting now, I can't get rested on them and get a perfect shot. So there's a tree about 30 yards to the left of them. I'm going to try to ease up the hill, get set up behind it to where I can lean into it. And when they come out, hopefully I can shoot both of them. Big squirrels, 2 great big old gray squirrels. So I wouldn't mind sitting here, but I'll probably come back down here after I shoot these 2. Or I might move on farther down the ridge too, but who knows. Anyway, I'm going to get up here and get set up. Y'all stay tuned. I'll let y'all know what happens. They could come out and go straight down, hit the ground and run, or ease out like I want them to and easily pick both of them off. Alright, y'all, it is, it's currently 11:43. I'm making my way down this ridge, just the spine of it. As you guys can see, it's pretty open ridge, a nice beautiful ridge. The spot I want to get to is probably 150 yards off in this other bottom. But I'm going to go up on towards the end of the spine, just set for a little bit, eat my lunch, and just set it out for a little bit, see if I see anything, and then go to my second spot that I want to check out. I ain't seen another squirrel since probably about 11 o'clock today. That was when I saw those last 2, and they kind of disappeared. I don't even know where they went. I watch my steps, a bunch of laid down logs and stuff through here, so anyway, I'm gonna go down and get situated and I guess eat lunch, and then like I say, just set and see if anything comes. If not, I'm gonna make up another set. Chow down time. Alright, y'all, I've sat here for about 25 minutes and not a single squirrel. Could be because of the weather's changing, it's getting colder and the wind's starting to pick up a little bit, so I hope not. I hope it stays pretty nice and calm all day, but who knows. I'm gonna get packed up and make my way to the second area that I want to hunt and find a nice spot to set in, and I'll set in there for a few hours and see what I can see. Y'all stay tuned. Another important tip, never leave your trash in the woods. Always take something like a bag with you. Pack your trash up and leave. I don't care if it's your land, your buddy's land, public land. Always try to clean up after yourself. So I've got everything bagged up, put in my pouch, and trying to warm up a little bit too. Maybe it's walking around to warm me up. I should have wore a nice little hoodie. Something bigger than this one. which I have, but I just wore this little one. I should have wore that bigger one, but whatever. I'll catch you on spot number 2. Definitely a lot thicker than what I remember it being. I knew it was kind of thick, but man, it really grew up now. I seem to get like 30 yard pockets. Now last time I was here, I set up the ridge about 50 yards that way, but it's really nasty up in there. So I come down a little closer to the creek bottom this time and got set up. But so now basically I'm right exactly where I was shooting them last time, which is mostly just den trees with a couple hickory and acorn trees. It's 12:47 right now, so I'm going to stick it out here until about that 2 o'clock mark, and might, if I haven't seen anything in here, I might just go right back to that ridge. See if we can't knock down a midday squirrel. Y'all stay tuned. It's cold. I'm just trying to keep myself up warm. I got the gloves on and bottom land, you know. Alright, y'all. Shooting light ends at 6:06. It is currently 5:45. But I'm done. I'm gonna go ahead and hang it up for the season. I ain't seen nothing tonight. I set up on this hill and not a single squirrel come through, but it's the way it goes sometime. I just wanted to say thanks to everyone out there that followed along with me through this hunting season, and thank you all for showing love and support to the channel, for liking and subscribing. And speaking of subscribers, I want to thank you all for 1,400 subscribers. That's awesome. That's another milestone hit. Our goal was to get 1,500 by the end of the month, but here it is. It's the end of the month and I didn't hit it, but I think by next month I should be in business. This season's been a blast. Definitely real good times with family and friends, and I'm definitely looking forward to next year. I'll probably do a little bit of more rabbit hunting and whatnot, but for the most part, when it comes to hunting content, we'll be waiting on turkeys. But in the meantime, I got some more videos planned for y'all out there. So I just want to say thank you all for watching, and like I say, following me along throughout this hunting season. And
I got him.